Or a wireless sex toy out to dinner. Why, though? Why am I doing this? Is this a function where... Is this a bunch of men? Here, come to dinner with us, because we don't like women, but we like you. Did they show up? This wireless sex toy feels to me like a device. They could have found out that you had something to do with creating, this doesn't have to be a woman, but whoever they didn't show up for, they found out, and this could have been a business thing. That's what I feel. So you want to have a meeting to get our approval to create devices that attack women and innocent people. And I don't know if it's they didn't show up. Yeah, I feel like they just didn't come. Somebody could currently be waiting there, or... Yeah. I unregretfully have to walk away from this. These could be board members with a company where they're finding out that they're making different devices and just things to create devices to attack the world. I can't, and this could be a company that creates sex toys. Yeah, I just can't do it. Not to harm people. This here looks like, yeah, people have died from these things. I refuse to be connected to this shit. This is hurting people and betraying people with my own product. Why would you ask me to do that? Why would you want to do this? Yeah, this is going to be in the newspaper. Oh, okay. It almost feels like some other people want to set up new contracts with other people's names on them so that when this all comes out publicly, they can take off. And now they're not connected to it. Now it's just your word against theirs. And I mean, unless you play footage and say, well, you were in the factory or you were in the office and you knew, you know what I mean? And who wants to go through that? That'll come out naturally. Okay, another message. Been in the audience of a game show. Been in the audience of something. Artist. This could be like America's Got Talent or American Idol. Simon knows that I was in the audience of an earlier episode or a recording or something like that. Thank you. I don't know why you men that have information about me and who I am and what I've done for you with your first Rolls Royce, I don't know how you could leave me like this. But now that what I feel on the planet, now that I feel how much dislike you have towards women, especially women like me, it makes more sense, but it's just still unacceptable by me. Going straight to work from being out the night before. But I didn't, though. But I'm very clever at making it seem that way because I have the kind of job where it's not just I'm at work and then I go home. There are multiple things that I do, or there's something about the job where I will have to cover many areas. I didn't think this through. Luck. Someone thought, luck be a lady tonight. Whoa, boy. This feels like a husband who thought that he was going to get lucky. What car is in here? Hierophant. There could be a Taurus, or this is your husband. You could have closed them off, or you're just, you're more vocal about how you feel. This could even be a priest or a pastor of a woman, and your husband, I don't know, is this the church office? Going straight to work from being out, going straight to work from being out the night before. Going straight to work from being out the night before. I'm married or I'm in a committed relationship. Da, 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 da. Something about a 4-leaf clover. Ooh. And hold on. I have to go out of my way and find reasons to give this man attention. He can tell that you're just not interested. Did you ask him for a divorce? I'm just stuck in this shit, and it's I feel like I'm stuck in an abyss in this marriage or whatever this commitment is. It's like I'm still waiting for the great part to show up. He was getting into some other things with some other things, and I'm not really sure if those other things didn't have fur on them. Now, this could be the girl up the street who wears the boa in 90-degree weather, or this could be some bestiality. Depends on who this is. Prairie, that's somebody's actual nickname. Yep. Prairie flower. And the sand. These are the days of our lives. Like the sands through the hourglass. Do, 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 do. I've got to know. Does he look like an Oompa Loompa puzzle for you? Oompa, oompa, oompa dee dee. I'm stuck. This feels like quicksand. It would be great, wouldn't it? I mean, for somebody somewhere out there at some point, if it didn't happen, it will happen, that somebody is going to wind up going deep into the forest that they think is a jungle. And they think that there could be Puppy there. And they are going to walk into a pool of quicksand. And this just says, bye-bye, motherfucker. And this could be one of the guys that did this, where he's always going. That's his cycle now. Yeah, I'm not a part of it anymore. It just, well, I'm sorry, I am. I cook and I clean and I make sure everything's right for him to go to work. But I didn't know that I was setting up shop for him to go to fuck out after work too every night. So, whatever this is that's going on, it's getting too much attention. Or they are. I mean, did I tell you somebody look hairy? Like I said, if it's not a man, or it's not the chick with the... but it's something beast-like. HR. Oh, god damn it. Henrietta Allison. TH. MI. That's who. Why do I feel like somebody is actually sinking in quicksand? I think that some people, and I could be wrong, were supposed to come help me. I found something, somebody else gave me the wrong coordinates, somebody else found something under some something, and here I am still sitting here like this. So you will lose that something. Some of it's going to drop through the floor that you think is so secure. You know how this goes. You're supposed to help the one who helped you attain. This is how world goes round. You don't say, hey, gee, thanks, I hope she drops dead, because now your wife's going to drop dead in a couple seconds. Yeah. Well, that's his lifeline, not because he loves her, but because she's getting a trust or some kind of money too. This is why I refuse to ever, I will be a guide for whoever is on the other side. I don't care what your gender is or what your color is, but when it comes to choice, yeah, no more. Whoa. I get hit more with these attacks by something else whenever I connect with a fucking man, even in my mind. That's how bad some of you are. Yeah, I'm done. If I can't see this as a clear sign that all of you are sick in some way, and it could be just the inside, and it could also be other things, right? But I think that the main sickness is that a woman like me triggers every type of man. It just won't work. It just won't. And especially if there's one where I was away from for a while and now all this programming is seeped in, it's just not going to work. I need to be on the side of women who have experienced similar things that I have experienced in order to have people in my life. You are a wonderfully horrible influence on me. Let's talk about the influence here so we can go over this, because there's a woman who's debating and she needs to hear it out loud. I'm your husband. I'm the man of the house. All right, I'm on the right path. I don't know if this is an ex, but this looks like somebody who's, I found a new... Is that a path? Yeah, but I can't stand saying that shit. Okay. All right, it's a new something. Okay. Immediately, did you feel that? I don't pay attention to that either sometimes, but like I said, most of my shit is telepathic. I don't have anybody in my life physically, or I would know to walk away immediately. And this is why a lot of these men couldn't approach me, or they're dead, or in prison, or they're in other countries and can't get out. I'm on a new thing. Now, secretly, that new thing is, hey, I'm listening to frequencies. All right, I'm doing that shit you told me to do, regardless of where you got it from, and they're actually working. I've been listening to music a lot. La-di-da-di-da. Starting to see the glass half full instead of the glass half empty. Maybe we need to start out as friends first. This is everything that this guy knew that you would say or want. Okay, if it took him longer to come back, if this is an ex, it's because he realized the last time he couldn't use the same shit. Truth, right? I just want to be honest. I'm still on Suboxone, or I still go out drinking. Okay, that's great, right? I'm not working. This is all I want to be honest. I want to be honest with you this time. See, for me personally, and I know we're all different. I would wait until I had to prove these things. It's different for me when you sit down. It's as if you're giving me a resume. It's as if you're trying to coerce me into being with me or taking you back. I can't find work, or this is I got laid off, but it's really fired, so now I have to come up with some way to bring in something, because this one doesn't really ask many questions. When they studied you, they realized that you're not a pushover. You just don't ask questions. This is a woman who likes to just figure shit out for herself, so he figures that he'll find loopholes in that. Yeah, I don't want to be a husband, and I don't want to be a father. I'm over that thing. Yeah, so... But I refuse to walk away from the possibility that I deserve some kind of fated life. Now, this isn't how he said it, but this is how it feels. I refuse to just let go that, like, this is my fate here. You know what I mean? Just to be fucking homeless or broke and shit. And left out by my family and then at one point hungry But what happened was, this man left behind a very good woman. Okay, this is a Empress, Strength, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. I had a family. This guy has a family, or he had a family, and he left a good woman. So how do you think he's going to treat one that's... Some of you women know that, what is this man coming into my life for? I mean, even I know that he's a little bit better than me in whatever way that is. What are your intentions with me? You ask them that to their face, and immediately you're going to feel what it is. But I think that you felt it when he said, I'm on a new thing. When you feel, that's your higher self going, nope, they're not. And if they are, it's just for today. And that suit needs to be determined by 6 p.m. Yes, it does. Yeah, and this is, cheating, fucking, go traveling and stuff like that across that's what this feels like. This would be going back and forth from one country to the other, or one state or city to the other. To me, I think there could be many. He courts many, but he respects none. Some of these men, no matter how big they are, were messed with by other beings, and they have primarily female DNA. You can tell by the way you argue. I mean, when you got a guy that asks you how his outfit looks more than you do, there's something up there. When you're in the bathroom, when I got to kick you out of the bathroom to get in there, and I'm the woman in this, something's up. It doesn't matter how big they are. Some of the people knew that they were women, and they took growth hormone and steroids. Yep. So if you're in something and it feels like I'm arguing like I have a female roommate or a sister or a jealous friend, but they have a cock and balls connected to them, there's a very, very good chance that they are a female and that the two of you are just going to butt heads. And that's why the sex isn't always great, because you're not a lesbian. SRLNI. SIRN. What is this? CERN, Synergetic Interrepresentation Network. Blue chip robotic company. Some of these guys are chipped and were sent to you intentionally. This isn't for many, but some of them are chipped and they can be programmed to turn on you in a second. And if you feel like that's happening, I'm looking at their features and I don't know, you look robotic to me. Yep, that could be possible. A nymph, a seductive woman, or a warning device. They could be nymphomaniacs. When these types that are actually women take these growth hormones, maybe because they were on the run or because they knew there was an attack on women and figured, or just delusional. When they are with a man, that's where the passion comes. Some of them forgot. It's weird that they forgot that they were women. This makes sense. So yes, you are. You're just going to be with men now, and that's the way that your fate is supposed to be. For men who have these kind of men, and there's just no connection, this could be for you. It's that big of a deal when it comes to effortless, just anything with someone, male and female, when it's a relationship like that and it's known and it's that it's supposed to be sexual or something. If you are not into that, but it's weird with the gender though, huh? I mean, there are some gay men who are with other men, but you're really with a woman and you don't even know it. You're not even really gay, but it's the part that you like. I get it. I'm confused with that too. It's just who feeds your soul, or who feeds whatever it is you need fed at that time. But this shit just ain't it. You know, you can tell that this guy does not want you. It's not that he doesn't want you, it's that you intimidate him in some way. You could be a preacher or pastor, I'm telling you, or a lawyer, or very successful something as a woman. And this person is stuck in some kind of delusion of, what is this? This is also somebody that's wants to stand for justice and acts like it takes up all of his time getting information, but it's because he doesn't want to go find a job. So he seems like he's busy with doing things like this. I guess this will just be some other type of forced separation where we can just have our women planet and then we can have the men planet, and maybe who knows, maybe there'll be peace because of this. This could be the reason why this type of disruption started a long time ago. It could be. It just constantly, because I saw in my mind that as Grace Adler and Hannah Hansberry that I was a mob boss. I was a criminal. I was a vigilante. And that's just who I am in every lifetime. And there was a lot of men that I was fighting in my mind in other lifetimes. This was the 1600s, 1836. Incarnated. Yes. So, this will be my last lifetime in this dimensional on this motherfucker. I can't stand it. Hope this helped for somebody.